Hey, welcome back, guys. We'll go back for some more Sengoku Rance gameplay, and as you can see here, just like I have said, the last two events did take up the rest of my action flags, but now I'm able to declare one of them. But unfortunately, I ran out of action flags this turn, so we're gonna see what happens next time. And just checking out our prison here, seeing who's good and who's not. Usually, the Takeda family generals are very good in terms of sheer stats. Like this guy, he has 6 and 6 in intel and attack. He's got 4 action flags, which is nice. And yeah, most of the other ones, they are not worth shit. So, anyways, continue on. More Hojo action. So this event is just a miscellaneous event where Son is trying to pick out something for Ran, except tragedy strikes as always. So now we're being attacked by the Takeda family. We're gonna heal all our troops again just because we feel like it, and we're gonna give Senhime an item. And what that item is, you will find out soon enough. Let's see here. Where's that one? That's right. World Tactics. This is a very good use item because it does give the unit, whoever's holding it, a 2-point boost in intelligence, and that's very good for a commander like Senhime, who can use all the intelligence she can get. So we're going to equip that onto her, and we're also going to give Rance this speed textbook that we found some time ago. I don't know exactly when. You always want to start feeding the intelligence textbooks to Rance because you want to make Rance's unit very good. He is a very kick-ass commander if you buff him, if you invest in him and buff him a lot. So that's that. And we're going to send out Senhime so you guys can see what she's able to do. And we're also going to go send out our toughest commanders because it's important giving them as many troops, as much troops as you can, for obvious reasons. Alright, well, let's just start this battle. So as you can see here, they got 2 ninja units in the back, 1 monk unit and 1 guard unit. Guard unit is kind of dangerous. I'm not really too worried about the guard unit though, because usually enemy AI on the guard units for the enemies is usually it usually gears towards just defending, and but the monk units, they're always gonna use guard cancel most of the time anyway. And these ninja units, they're not too bad, but I'm gonna try and take out the monk unit first, and we're gonna take out this ninja unit because her turn was right after his. And Senhime, that's her all guard. So as you can see here, where it usually would say guard and a percentage rating, it says all guard, and basically she is guarding everyone on the field if any of these guys were to attack me. So we're gonna go use Baba Shoin. We're gonna try to take out the monk unit, but unfortunately this guard unit managed to block. But she probably won't be able to block this. Or yeah, now the monk unit is down. As you can see here, Senhime is even able to block this is able to guard the support units. That's why she's very, very useful. Now that everyone has all the buffs, we're going to go up ahead and steamroller the rest of these people. And we're going to go ahead and use this on the last ninja unit. I'm going to go ahead and hopefully finish her off. Oh yeah. Oh, she's got fucking solidarity. Bitch. Well, this is what you get. Commander charge overkill. Damn it. We captured her. I don't want to capture someone who has solidarity. Fuck you. And this event will randomly appear in any enemy nation that you are currently facing around this turn, like the 14 to 16 range, I think. Basically, this guy is named Ogar Kentaro, and as you can see there, he is a human. He is technically part of our world, like the real world, but then somehow he and his girlfriend got stuck in Rance's world, so to speak, and he has no idea what he's doing, except all he knows is that he needs to protect his girlfriend, who is the next demon king. You'll see what I mean by that later, hopefully. And he is actually one of the more important characters in the game, but he is absolutely fucking retarded. I get pissed off at him and his stupid he's just such a stupid character. Anyways, but he is able to become a very good character if you, a very good commander, that is, if you do invest the time and resources into him. And that's his girlfriend. Her name is Miki. Kurusu Miki. They're both kind of like the airheaded type. Very fit for each other. Turn 15. Oh yeah. Alright, so that's just an event. Or now, this is what I'm talking about. Every time you capture a country that holds one of these gourds that Xavier wants, Xavier will automatically send out a spy or like some sort of servant or something like that to find these gourds in this pre-turn event immediately after you've conquered that that particular country, and he will break it. As you can see, hopefully you've managed to hear that sound. That's basically the sound of him breaking the gourd and gaining more power. And in the middle of all this, Oda Nobunaga is witnessing everything. So only he knows what's going on at this moment in time. Only he knows. Unfortunately, there's no way for him to tell other guys about what's going to happen. Unfortunately. Sucks for him. Anyways, we're going to go declare war on these guys once again. And looks like the Miko Institute does take quite some negotiation to declare war on. So we're going to use... I'm going to go ahead and use Rizna? I don't know. Maybe we should go ahead and use Takuan-san because he's not really that great of a commander anyway. We're going to use him and use him as a negotiator, and hopefully he'll be able to do some serious negotiation work. Hell yeah, that's what I want to see. So that turned out to be perfect, and we have now declared war on the Miko Institute. One thing to remember about the Miko Institute is that in terms of national power, they absolutely suck. As you can see here, they only have one national power, which means that it's almost not worth your time to actually go after them this early in the game. You should only go after the Miko Institute if you know for a fact that you want their top commander, whose name is Natori, and to me it's very much worth it because she's a very, very good commander, almost one of the best by far. But if you are kind of short on national power, it's not really recommended you go after the Miko Institute because they only got one national power. It's much better to go after, say, like Asai Asakura, and besides that, they're probably an easier country to attack anyway. So, but anyways, we've declared war on the Miko Institute, so might as well go ahead and attack them. So their first battle will always be the same. What I mean by that is, hopefully you'll be able to see once I actually send out my troops here. We're gonna send out these guys. Hopefully they'll be able to do the job right. I've had to restart this battle multiple times before because it is quite a tough battle, especially for these units, because these are kind of the lower tier units that I have, and Rimuru and Rance are probably the only good ones. Maybe Suzume because of her assassination ability, but I mean that's just entirely up to chance. And I don't think these guys had 820 troops before. I don't know, but whatever. Luckily, I've been able to land a hit on that Miko Club guy. These guys. Basically, I only had a 25% chance of hitting him, and I managed to hit that, so very, very good. And we're going to use Suzume to try to assassinate one of these guard unit guys. Whether or not it'll work, well, it worked, so it's worth it. Oh man, Ramo is going to take some damage. That's not good. And so is Rizna. These guys have shitty defense. It's in your best interest to try to defend them at all costs. This is going to be a very close battle. And nope. Oh, that sucks. We're gonna go ahead and attack that tactician. Hopefully. Alright. We do have the upper hand, and with that, since that unit just retardedly annihilated itself, we managed to gain a lot of morale for that. Oh god, that's not... Oh, actually, because that guy, I managed to light him up before. So, luckily, Neo wasn't hurt too badly. Yeah, I think we got this battle in the bag. Some of our units were kind of hurt a lot though, but it's okay. It's acceptable losses as long as we can get this battle over with our less than stellar units. That's fine by me. And we managed to annihilate all the guard units in front, so that's a very good thing. And we're going to attack them one more time, just because I feel like it. And this time we're going to send out Shibata, we're going to send out Yamamoto, Isoroku, we're going to send out Kosaka, and we're going to send out Baba. We're going to save the rest for a possible Miko counterattack. if Takeda also attacks, then we're just gonna have to forfeit that battle. I mean, it's not like it's too much of a big loss anyway. Got out for there. We're gonna go ahead and attack one of these Miko units because they can be kind of annoying when they keep healing these units. And we're gonna also attack that one, but unfortunately we got blocked. And let's see if we can do some damage against that Satake guy. Decent damage, about 250. And luckily, Shibata, because of that Shigami paper that I gave him, he's able to tank that one. And for now, we're going to attack this guy. Now he's down. And let's see if we can slip past his guardian percentage. And we do. And we managed to take out that guy. Or that girl, rather. And we pretty much have this game in the bag now. He has no more action flags. And we're just going to pound him. We're going to assassinate him. And he's done. Can we kill him? Yep, we killed him. Yes, nice. Another Sengoku Cup. So the backstory with the Miko Institute is that the Miko Institute is an organization that helps keep the monster of Japan, Orochi, which is a 9 or a 4-headed snake, in check. And how they do it is they employ Mikos who are willing to sacrifice their lives for the sake of Japan to basically sell themselves off as prostitutes in order to gain people's sadness, pain, and whatnot, all those negative qualities, and then just basically gather them and then eventually sacrifice themselves in order to contain Orochi, so that Orochi doesn't wake up and fuss around and make earthquakes, and that might split Japan in half. Yeah, that's very bad. So the Miko Institute is indeed a very noble organization. The methods that they use is kind of questionable, but I mean, if that's what they got to do to prevent Japan from basically getting raped by this Orochi character, this Orochi snake, then that's what they gotta do. And Orochi is quite honestly one of the most difficult bosses that I've ever seen in my gaming history. In fact, I haven't even attempted to try to beat him ever since I tried to go into his dungeon once. And yeah, it was very painful. I did get slaughtered. I might talk about him later, but whatever. Save it up here. And our turn. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to defend against these guys. Then again, if the Miko Institute doesn't attack, there you go, they attack. So that was a very good move on my part, and hopefully we'll be able to finish them off with these 4 units right here. So Goemon, this Goemon commander was one of their special commanders. Even though he does have a like a generic portrait, he is one of their he's always there. He's always a commander of the Miko Institute, no matter what game you play. Like in every game you play, Goemon will always start out as a Miko Institute commander. And he's particularly dangerous because he's got very good stats. I think he has 7s on all stats except for intelligence. And he starts with assassination 2, so he's very dangerous anyway with that assassination 2. His only downside is that his only downsides are that he starts with very low troop counts, and he only has 2 action flags. But if you can overlook that and you can use him as strictly as an assassination ninja, then he's very lethal. So he's a very high priority target. We're gonna take him out first. Now that he's eliminated, we don't have to worry about it anymore. We're gonna use Alina. She's probably not gonna be able to have enough time to pull off a shot, but we're gonna try and go for it anyway. She is very powerful. She's got 8 in her attack stat. That's no small feat in itself. And should we battle? Nah, it's not worth it. Gonna go attack them with impunity, and we're gonna go ahead and try to whittle them down as much as we can. And Saint Hime also has the same passive skill as oh wow, she went pretty fast. Look how much damage she deals. 300 per. That's insane. She even managed to not like that unit, and that idiot keeps guarding himself. Oh, you won't be able to. God damn it, solidarity again. Fuck, man. Oh, now you're gone, so fuck you. And Senhime does have that passive skill of like auto heal 1. Basically, she gets to heal 30%, 30 troops at once every time she acts, and it also counts for a standby attack, standby move. So very good indeed. Same passive skill as Sakakibara and Rance once you buff him a little bit more. Or Rance already has a passive, has auto heal because of his slave. Still very useful in ways more than one. Now that turns over. This guy, Genri. Genri is apparently, I don't know the whole Rance story, but apparently Genri has known Rance for quite some time before he came to Japan here. I'm guessing he used to be his companion, his traveling companion at some point or another. But anyways, Genri is now working for the Tenshi sect as a monk, and he is a commander. You are able to use him as a commander, but just the way to attain him is very, very difficult. It's not difficult per se, but it's very tedious. And you obtain him with the Tenshi sect leader. The what's his name again? I forgot his name, but he's the monk guy with the scar across one of his eyes, and he's a very good commander. They're both very good commanders, but he's a little bit more average. He's got not very good stats, but he does have 6 action flies, which is very useful. And yeah, that's Genri. Basically, in this event, Genri is kind of a messenger from the Tenshi sect, telling him to stop going around and persecuting their believers, and basically just stop that. So as you can see here, you have the event to oppress the Tenshi sect and get money. It's not too useful. You only get like 500 gold from it, but I mean, if you really are desperate for money, I suppose you could get this. You could select this event. It's not really worth it though. And before we go off to destroy the Miko Institute for the final battle, we're going to go ahead and recruit the rest of these guys. Heal up our troops once more. We're gonna go ahead and use. Actually, we're gonna take off Takuan-sama's negotiation thingy and put on that thing again in case we need to use him as a general sometime. And we're gonna go ahead and use Fuka to recruit this guy. We're also going to damn it. I forgot that Yamamoto got one of those affection bonus things from battle or something like that. So damn it, that's not what I meant to do. Whatever. So in this event, Yamamoto goes back to the village that her brother was in, because if her backstory is that she was working for the Ashikaga family in exchange for, or not in exchange for, she was forced to work for the Ashikaga family because her younger brother, who is the next legitimate heir to the Isoroku clan, was being held hostage by the Choshin guy, the fish guy. But then when she went back to the village to kind of see where her brother is and hopefully get him back, she finds out that the village was raided, destroyed, and her brother was killed in process. So now she is the last surviving member of the Isoroku clan. Basically everyone she knew in that clan is now dead, so it sucks for her. But now we get to give her her best, in my opinion, attack. Whirlwind shot. Fuck yeah. So now that she has whirlwind attack, it essentially acts like assassinations. Just like how Suzume has assassination 2, Isoroku has whirlwind shot. And the good thing about whirlwind shot is that it only takes up 2 action flags. So since Yamamoto Isoroku has 4 action flags, she can pull this off twice. And it basically does the same thing as Suzume's assassination 2. And in a sense, it's better than Suzume's assassination 2 because assassination takes away all your action flags. But in a sense, the assassination 2 is also better because it has, I believe it has a higher chance of succeeding. But I mean, that's up to you guys. Anyway, we're gonna save it up here, and we're gonna go ahead and rape and pillage the rest of what is left of the Miko Institute. Now we're going to go ahead and attack them with all our best commanders because this final battle is very, very difficult. And I will explain, you will see why in just a second here. We'll go ahead and send out Lena, all these guys. Save our commanders, yes. This is why they are so damn hard. First of all, the battlefield effect is plus 50%. That's 3% greater than a normal castle battle, and 50% literally means they all get 50% increases in buffs. That means that none of these guys will be able to one-shot them. Even the Satake guy, I doubt Yamagata would be able to one-shot this guy anyway. All of them are seriously overpowered now, and they can wreak havoc on you if you're not careful and you send out shitty units. So one strategy to beat them is by using Yamagata, Masakage's or Baba Showen's battle rating up defensive skill, which basically boosts your battle morale by the same amount regardless of what kind of battlefield effect you are fighting under. But that's not how I roll, because I consider that your last option, and we're going to beat the shits in, so to speak. As you can see there, even Yamagata is barely able to do 100 damage against this generic guard unit guy, and that's very bad. Thankfully, Kosaka though is able to take out that guy in one shot. And Himiko is also one of their unique commanders, and she also has a very unique character portrait. But her character sprite is generic, but she's a very good commander. She has stats and she has very good stats in all her stats all the way across. And plus, she starts with 6 action flies. That's freaking OP. And let's see, who should we attack here? We should attack Natori, because Natori, her secondary attack, if you do not damage her, she will use her secondary attack, and that's not what you want. You want to force her to just use her healing ability, and that's what you want to do. If she does not heal, then she will use her secondary attack, and that's not good, because her secondary attack is very lethal, and if you get hit by that, GG Nori. I expected Himiko to use her guard cancel ability, but whatever. I'll take that any day. We're going to go ahead and cavalry charge on Natori there, and we're going to keep continuing to just pound Natori in. That's what she said. And fortunately, we're able to take out her units completely, and we're going to just cavalry charge our way to victory. And there goes Alina. 200 damage per. That's very good, very good. Except Himiko has got pretty good intelligence stats, so she didn't really take much damage. Hopefully Yamagata will be able to take out him, which she did. And bow attack, nice. Managed to slip past on that 90% guard, so I literally hit her on a 10% basis. The guy's super annoying. Anyways, we're gonna Shiki all of our Shikigami out, because Alina there's not enough time for her to send off another attack. So unfortunately, we're not able to do that. And we're gonna go ahead and commander charge. Hopefully on Himiko, but that didn't work. So unfortunately, we weren't able to actually kill off Himiko. And she's healing herself. All right, so now we've won this battle, and we managed to kill off 2 of their commanders. Now this part. Yeah, this is another H scene. So when we come back, I'm going to explain what happened in this H scene, and luckily I didn't just pour through that. And yeah, we're going to see you guys in a little bit.